When I am in Mr. Silvestri's period 3 multimedia 1. This is my reflection video for semester 1 of fall 2021. My first piece in my portfolio of Phineas and Ferb. I made this on Adobe Illustrator for the shapes and space assignment. I chose to include this in my portfolio because I like how my characters turned out and how well they resembled the characters from the TV show Phineas and Ferb. I also wanted to include a piece of myself in this portfolio, and I used to watch Phineas and Ferb a lot with my brother, so this piece really just shows a part of my childhood. My favorite part of making this was doing the hair on both Phineas and Ferb because I was manipulating anchor points to make these straight and curved lines. If I redid this, I would make Ferb's teeth white and Phineas's teeth black to show the contrast. I would also put that curve in Perry's fedora, and overall just adding more detail to the whole piece because they're all kind of plain and Perry is just very boxy in this corner down here. Here's a nice piece of a Vienna sausage can. I made this on Adobe Illustrator for the value and forms assignment. I included this in my portfolio because I had learned a lot in this assignment, namely the gradient tool and the text wrap tool. I also like how it resembled the reference picture I was using of an actual Vienna sausage can. My favorite part of this was probably using the text wrap, and I think this red banner on top because I thought it looked very good compared to the reference photo. If I redid this, I would definitely add gradient to each of these sausages to make the whole can look more 3D. I would also make the lid more detailed because right now it's just a gray gradient. My third piece in my portfolio, again, another personal choice because these are tiger lilies and I am named after the tiger lily flower. I also really like the idea of making a bouquet of flowers, but I think I could have executed it better. So I wanted to share my critiques in this video. My favorite part of this was tracing the picture of a tiger lily. I dragged a picture onto Adobe Illustrator, which is where I made this whole thing, and I used the pen tool to trace the lines. As for critiques, Mr. Silvestri gave me feedback and said I should fill each of these petals with color instead of just using the outline because it's hard to see each flower on the colorful background. I would also spend more time with these stems because right now they're just pen strokes and they look kind of plain, and I would maybe make a bow to tie the whole thing up. My elements of art and principles of design infographic poster. I included this because I'm really proud of how it turned out and how well I executed my idea of making a menu. I created this on Adobe Illustrator. I also think it's a great summary of all the work I've done this semester. As you can see here, I have my Vienna sausage can and my flower from the Creative Color Wheel. My favorite part of this was choosing the work I did for each from each assignment to put on this. Yeah, it was just really cool going through all my work and seeing all the work I've done this semester. I also really liked at the end finding the right alignment for every single piece. It was really hard to figure out how to make this menu flow and balanced. If I redid this, I would make the color wheel a little bit smaller and tilt it a different way so the petal isn't so close to the words and so it's not as cluttered there. Other than that, I would honestly keep it how it is because like I said, I'm really proud of it. Another note, I would definitely make the entrees more expensive than the appetizers, but that's not really related to the design of the whole thing. So yeah, thank you for listening.